Something's not right.
Welcome, you guys, back.
Familiar somehow.
Shut up. Okay, I'm trying to do my intro, and you're talking over me, and that's not acceptable. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Dishonored 2. So now this playstyle is going to be a little differently for me because we've only done one playthrough so far. So there's going to be about kind of like a relearning curve on the controls. So if I mess up somewhere along the way, don't laugh at me. Just go with the flow because I've only done one video so far. So you really can't judge me for my fuck ups. Like that. I pressed E instead of F. Why is the door always blocked?
I remember this endless cold.
I know what this is, okay? So, in the first game, he's in the prison, and then the guy that gives him the mark on his hand that gives him powers teleported him to a realm like this. It's kind of like the underworld or hell or Oblivion, like in Skyrim. You know, Moloch Ball's realm. Kind of like that. Let's just get into it, and you can just see for yourself. But
where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Yeah, see, he knows exactly who's taunting him right now.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it?
The dark one.
Empress.
I think that's his name.
I gave you my mark for a reason. I wanted to know what happens when you take an honorable man's life away. When you push his face down in the mud. What will he do, given the chance? And what a sight it was. You gave yourself over to blood and terror. Gave it everything you had. Then you spent 15 years making sure it wouldn't happen again. But now it has. And this time, you know where it leads. Will you do it all again? Where is that good man now?
Okay, so before I answer this shit, in the last game, there was this DLC level where you went to this factory where they were cutting up whales, and long story short, but it was like a really fucked up level, just because you could see like every different disembowelment of every different animal, and it was just like so fucked up, and that whale was just half bloody and moved past me like, hey, what's up? Remember that level from the last game? Yep. Yeah, it was fucked up. Anyways, so receive the mark of the outsiders. Question if you don't know what happened in the last game, and it'll answer it. Or accept outsider's mark, or reject offer, no powers mode. That could be interesting. But then again, I'm not that hardcore. So
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along.
Corvo is back in.
Never thought I'd be here again.
My blink boom.
Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's get it. You can do some like crazy ass combos with this shit. Like honestly, when you get like really good into it and then have like your specific abilities that you like to use,
there you are, my love.
And then freaking add it on with like the blink or whatnot, you can just get into some crazy shit. What the fuck?
I know you.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Sponsored by Red Bull. Just kidding. I wish I was.
Through so much. Even as an echo of myself. It's good to know you're there.
Jessamine. If all I can hear
Jessamine
are
was the
last
queen.
echoes of your voice.
In the last game.
That's enough.
She died.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms.
I don't know if expanse is a good word for that sentence, but we're just gonna go with it.
My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Forgot about the heart. I feel like I'm supposed to be going this way, so we're just gonna go this way. Nope, I was wrong. Lock runes. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Who is Delilah really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
Does she have the outsider's mark? I can't tell. Who the fuck is this bitch? We know the Duke. Don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. She looks like her. So I feel like these two are like the evil stepsisters. Like in Cinderella. You know, Cinderella, Cinderella. There's my babies.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic.
Is it just me or that
Of those around her.
kind of looks like me?
To what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
Slightly creepy. Probably just me, but I feel like we have
Delilah's playing the long
small
game,
amount of resemblance.
And now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Now, what I can't put together is why did he give Delilah his mark when I already had his mark? I don't know.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out. Just as you're starting to relax. You look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves
Those
with
guys
red
are gonna be
muzzles,
dicks to fucking handle, I swear to
hungry for your
God.
insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18. Boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor. And I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
See, now we can play this in 2 different ways. We can go out on all killing spree, kill everyone in sight, or don't kill anybody. But what is the fun of having these powers if you don't kill anybody? Alright. Just checking to see if there's anything in here. Nope. Okay. Boom. Got my crossbow. I know this is not the way to go, but see, these fuckers become mean at the end of the game. Cause like back in the last game you had this ability that called rats forth to eat your enemies, and it was some fucked up shit. I loved it, but it was some fucked up shit. The shitter. Why isn't there a window in the shitter? I feel like that's a good idea. Honestly, there's no other windows? What the fuck?
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
I feel bad from stealing from this chick, but I'm gonna use this stuff more than she will. Copper wire. Incinerating. Oh, I can't speak! I know that's nothing new, but those books really don't do anything besides add to the lore. So if you guys do pick up this game, you don't really necessarily have to pick up those, but they're always nice if you have a chance to go through the lore, but I usually do not have that type of time. I already did you. That sounds dirty, but that's not what I meant, you sick bastards.
But in any further political matters, I've done my share of bad things.
Alright.
Before and after the Red Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered.
Alright, I feel like... Oh, wait. Anything over here? Nothing, really? Felt like that would be a solid spot to hide something.
Like you.
Honestly, I feel like this board is really small, so I don't know how many guys I'm going to be able to kill before we need a bigger board. Alright, Miss Foster, brief me with your bomb-ass pipe.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption. Street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
I want to know what happened to her
Duke has
arm.
let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
Continue.
Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Let's go kill some bitches. This is a bomb-ass freaking skiff.
He could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke.
Orgies and week-long
He was
feasts.
a good man.
I feel like that needs to be on a
Watch yourself
t-shirt.
on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Honestly, this place, this art style, sorry, reminds me of BioShock. A little bit. I mean, it's a little more gory, realistic to like hard times.
Karnaca, stranger. What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband there, no doubt.
That's Addermeyer in the distance.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscated.
Oh, bloody, bloody.
You bet. It wasn't always like this here, I can tell you that.
Somebody seems to
Make good money here.
Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
Honestly, I don't think there was many times where it was light outside.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in on it.
I hear laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of friendship.
What did you make on this promise?
New powers. Alright. Possession. Assume control of a host for a short time. Devouring Swarm. This was the ability I was talking about. Summon rats to attack enemies and devour bodies. So possession, I can only do animals at first, and then gradually moving up to humans. Spend time. I don't know. What do I want? I only have 3 runes. I want this one. So time stops if I'm not moving.
Couldn't stop him.
Snitches get stitches. Or in that guy's case, snitches get fucking electrocuted to death. I know you didn't get to see it, but that's what they did.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
Huh? Wonder what I'm dealing with.
Let's go, boy.
As you. Careful.
Find you.
And there goes the combos. See, it's not as much fun if we like played without powers. I know it's more difficult, but still.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
What? You bastard! You are
That was way too close. And the rats move in. What the fuck were those guys? Either way, I'm not a fan.
This hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this don't happen.
What? Holy
What's
shit!
going on here?
Damn it! My helmet!
And bah! That was super satisfying. I know it was a waste of a lot of bolts, but still.
Dunwall. Ah, man. Let me know next time you go. It's you!
Shut up. Whose hand did I cut off? Oh, yours. Okay. Glad we clarified that. Shit. Who saw me? Huh.
Keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kids.
I know there's a guy up here.
Claiming they've seen a masked assailant or some other rubbish. I say it's a false alarm.
What the? Shit. Bad move.
Well, that one hurt. Alright, so we got... Shit. Any other guys?
Somebody's down. One of us is down.
Okay, that takes care of those guys. Let's get a move on. Alright, you guys, we are going to end this one here. This is mission 2 complete. Took 38 minutes and 6 seconds, not the best time in the world. Overall chaos level high, of course, because I killed as many people as possible. Civilians killed 0. I'm not going to really kill civilians unless I don't want, unless, you know, fuck it. Hostiles killed 18, total kills 18, alarms rung 0, bodies detected 11, detection 7, and we're moving into stealthy and lethal at the same time. So I'm happy with that. Runes, 3 out of 10. Outsider Shrines, 1 out of 2. Bone Charms, 0 out of 6. Coins, not that much. Painting, 0. Blueprints, 0. So, it is what it is. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Episode. Deuces.